189. Yay. So we're in this day of 8. Oh my God, this is such a dope in alignment because it's Wednesday. It's the day of a goon. Okay, let's talk about it. Bet. This is the day of 8. This is the 8. 8 is Sebek. Sebek is Had. That's Mercury. And let me slow down. I just got excited. Y'all know I'm a I'm a Virgo stellium, y'all. I'm sorry. My sun, moon, Mercury, and Venus all in Virgo, baby. I'm happy here. Anyway, so we're on the day of 8, right? 8 is Sebek. In the Kabbalah, that is the Sephiroth of Mercury. That's Had. That's splendor. In the Neterus, that is Sebek. You know, that is the celestial technician, whether you're looking at the Kabbalah or the Metu Neter, situation. Okay, so in the 8, we get into classifications and labeling and separating things and their components. And that's where Mercury gets into being all about like paying attention to detail, being detail oriented, over analyzing and overthinking. So we don't want to get caught up on classifying things and separating things, and all that stuff. Um, so yeah, so we're in this energy of 8. 8 also is the number of transformations, death, and rebirth. Now we're in the Oya energy, okay? Now we're in the solar plexus chakra. We create that transformation in our space. We love it here. Oya rules over the elders, the market place, and the witches. So business is a big energy here, especially when we're dealing with the 8 in the realms of numerology. Business is super important here. So getting some business done, and vocation is big here. Classifications is big here. 8 is an exalted energy on a Wednesday. So it's a great time. Okay. So in the 8, this is a great day for my people born on the 8th, the 17th, the 26th. So today is a big day for you guys that are born on those dates. Also, 8 deals with the letters H, Q, and Z. Okay. So the letter H is dealing with air. So this is a big like thought process. My Geminis, this could be a really dope energy for you guys. Q deals with uh I'm sorry, H is water. My apologies. H is water, Q is air. So we're going to start off with emotions, our intuition, our connection with spirit. So getting downloads today. Of course, we're on a Mercurian day. This is, the day of the messenger, taking messages from the non-physical to the physical. So downloads today, being tapped into spirit today is heavy. All right. So we're going to take that H of water and we're going to add it to the Q of air. So not only are we coming from spirit, we're also coming from that space of intellect. And then we go to, what did I say? H, Q, and Z, right? Okay, and then the letter Z is earth. So now we're, creating things, building on things. Also, the letter H deals with Cancer energy, specifically in the water. This is cardinal. This is giving birth to an emotion. So be mindful of your emotions during today because you're going to give birth to them. We are in the year of 9. This is a Wednesday on a Sebek number. And overall, today is the day of 9. But we ain't there yet. Hold on a second. So Cancer energy is heavy here. Yada cardinal energy for here. Q is Scorpio water. This is fixed. So not only do we have the Cancer intuition, we have the Scorpius transformations, and I don't know. Oh, Z is left on its own because Z be doing its own thing. All right. Yeah. I don't think Uriel really likes the letter Z. Shout out to Uriel because that's where I got these notes from. Gang, gang. Okay. Um, but yeah, so we're in the day of 8 Sebek transformations in the celestial technicians. We're going to take that day of 8. We're going to put this, hey Jack, we're going to put this into the month of 1. This is the month of the Ketters. This is the month of intellect and taking action and taking cardinal action. Being in leadership is heavy here, doing things that haven't been done before and being the first one to do it. This is a big space for my 11 life pathers and my 1 life pathers. 4s and 7s, you guys are also heavily dependable in this month of 1 as well. When we're dealing with the month of 1, we're dealing with the letters A, J, and S. So you got that in the beginning of your name. This day is definitely, life path 1 here. Gay, gay. How has this month of 1 been going for you? Hey, Nolan. Hey, Leonidas. Hey, Goddess. Peace, peace, y'all. So, 1 is Ketters. This is the intellect. Aries is the gut that controls the mind, and everything starts with the thought. Be mindful of your gut health during this month. It's really, really important, y'all. So you'll notice the pattern of what you eat and how it's affecting your mind. Sometimes you eat stuff make you sleepy. Sometimes you get the brain fog, all the different things. So pay attention to the patterns during this month of one. Ashe. Um, Also paying attention to your blood flow, getting some blood work done. Blood circulation, starting to work out, and all that. All of that is really important. Hey, Percy, thank y'all for hitting on the hearts. I really appreciate it. Being firm with yourself. Yes, that's definitely a big energy in this space and time. So we're going to take that 8 of Sebek and transformation, and we're going to put that into the month of 1, being about the Ketters and things. And that's going to bring us to 9. Y'all, we get 3 nines today on a Wednesday. You heard me. My inner Virgo is very happy to be here. Okay. Are you having a good day? I am having a good day. So we come into the space of 9 to giving birth. So listen, 1 is Aries, 8 is Scorpio, right? That is the external and internal side of the solar plexus chakra. So paying attention to your gut, setting the boundaries, setting the tone, paying attention to solar plexus chakra, you're going to give birth today. Today is a big birthday for a lot of y'all. Y'all going to give birth to some projects, some ideas, some things y'all been manifesting. Is it going to come back exactly how you gave it? Let's talk about it for a second. Excuse me. 9 deals with the letters I and R. 9 is the number of completion, the number of wholeness. 9 deals with Yesod. That's the moon energy. That's the celestial womb. Womb healing is heavy this year because not only are we're in the year of 9 too. So when I'm talking about this 9, just let it automatically just flow into the fact that we're in the year 9. Okay. 9 also deals with Sagittarius energy. This being optimistic, adventurous, expansion and abundance is super big here. Again, this is the year of the sacral chakra. The Pope opened up the doors and made it the year of the Jubilee. Same shit. Okay. They under the guise of the stars too in their own little ritualistic way. And so you do your thing. You be inspired and be like, oh, that's how y'all doing it with our religion. Watch what I do my religion. Okay. So we're going to take that 9 of birth and manifestation of divine womb, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to put it into the year 9. And it's going to bring us back 1 and 8. So I don't know if y'all noticed the pattern, but we started off with a 1 and 8. We added the 1 and 8 together. We had the solar plexus chakra come together. We gave birth with our solar plexus chakra. We got joy and optimism. I told y'all today's going to be a big day of giving birth. Now we put that energy of 9 into the year of 9. This is also the year of gold. And we got back 1 and 8. Okay, so you're going to see a lot of that this year. This is the year of reaping what you sow. So like you're going to reap it. Every day has to be very intentional. I'm not saying we just read the perfection trap, y'all. And it was just on time to get down to the root and do the root work of perfectionism and overworking ourselves and over consuming and overproducing. I'm not saying fill up all 24 hours with activities. What I'm saying is be very intentional with your chosen activities because you will be giving birth to what you give attention to. So if you give attention to shit that you don't want, trust, you're going to get what you don't want. If you are giving attention to what you do want, you will get what you do want. When you get what you do want, will it come in the form that you ask for it? Not every time. I want you guys to practice being very intentional with your manifest. And that's why starting tomorrow, we will be reading The Secret in my read stream. And so I'm very excited about that to start that with you guys. So anyway, we got the 9 and 9. We come back to the 1 and 8. We're back in our solar plexus chakra. We're enforcing things. We're moving in that courageousness. We have the internal law going. The gut's controlling the mind and the transformations is happening with the body. And we love it here, right? Then we're going to put that 1 and 9 back together and we're going to give birth to something again. We get 3 9s today. Y'all, this is a great day for manifesting. We got a day of 8, which is Sebek, which is Mercurian energy in the Sephiros, on a Wednesday. We get 3 9s, and y'all know 9s is the energy of harvest. And when is the harvest moon? On Virgo. And what is Virgo ruled by? Mercury. And isn't today a Mercurian day? Isn't it Wednesday? It is. If you do not use this day to manifest what it is that you want in your space, Jesus Christ. I don't know what else to do with y'all. I don't know what else to do with y'all. Let's get it together. Okay. So we're going to enjoy this beautiful, wonderful day of 9. Again, today is associated with the letters I and R. The letter I is associated with water. This is our emotional self. The letter R is associated with air, our intellectual self. So having that alignment, saying things with all thy mind and all thy heart, use your tongue, okay? There's some angelics that'll help you do that. There's some daemons that will help you do that. There's some Orishas, some deities, some Ravis, some Devas, whatever you want to do. God got one for that, okay? I subbed. When did you start? I've been doing this for years, baby. That's why I come out so easily. So let's get into the astrological astronomical report, guys. So we start the day off at a 64 waxing gibbous moon, moon rising at 12:11 p.m. and setting at 1:48 a.m. We are in the Taurus zodiac energy. The the zodiac energy we start off the day is kind of by itself today. So our mindset is on business and love. Hey Daniel, our mindset is on business and the different facets of love and forgiveness and priorities and what we value. Manifest more, okay? In our energy exchanges in the constellation as well as in our spiritual spirits in Draconic chart, we are in Aries energy. And we love it here. New beginnings, solar plexus chakra energy. Listening to your gut is in alignment with listening to spirit. And guess what? The Draconic chart and the energy exchange chart is in alignment together. That means that a lot of experiences that you have will be in alignment with your spiritual self. Yes, tax season. Quit that job, sis. Fuck that job. Return to Oz. Are you a real teacher? I am a real teacher. Not only, well, I'm kind of trying to move away from the public school education because I don't agree with the indoctrination of it all. I'll homeschool my kids. But yes, I am a real teacher. I've been teaching for a very long time, from Sunday school to actual school to now mystery schools. Anyway, so we are starting in the Ashwini Nakshatra, which is we're back to the first Nakshatra. There are 27 lunar mentions, and we back at one. So Ashwini, this is the first Nakshatra in the Vedic astrology, starting at the point of the zodiac wheel. It is associated with the zodiac sign Aries, which is Mesh, and it is ruled by Ashwini Kumaras, the twin horsemen and healing deities in the Vedic mythology. Here are some key points about Ashwini. It goes from 0 degrees to 13 degrees Aries. Um, this is the first nakshatra. This is the beginning of a new lunar cycle. The symbol is the horse's head. This represents speed, energy, and the ability to move quickly and decisively. The deities are Ashwini Kumaras, the divine twin physicians of the gods, associated with healing, vitality, and rejuvenation, representing health, divine intervention, and transformation. The ruling planet is Ketu, the south node of the moon rules this nakshatra. Ketu is a shadow planet representing detachment, spirituality, and moksha, which is liberation. It brings the energy of sudden transformation, instinct, and a breaking of attachments to the material world. As Ketu rules this nakshatra, Ashwini tends to have an energetic, restless, and sometimes unpredictable quality, driven by a desire for rapid change and transformation. Some positive traits is being dynamic, enthusiastic, courageous, and full of youthful energy. It signifies quick action, leadership, and ability to take initiative and start new projects or new ventures. Some negative traits. The restless and impulsive energy of Ashwini can sometimes lead to rash or hasty decisions. People or situations under this influence may become impatient, impulsive, or overly driven without proper planning. So, planning and organizing, please utilize that that eight, that celestial classification energy. Okay. Is Aries the god of war? Yes, Aries is the god of war, Ogun energy, but that also rules over the solar plexus chakra. And the reason why this is associated with war is because when you get into the sephiros or even the chakras, you have the sacral chakra below. That's the chesed, the maya energy, and that's your internal law, right? And so when you get to Aries energy, now you're in the solar plexus chakra. This is when we get into the space of enforcing that internal law into your space. Okay, so now you're telling people, this is what my law is, this is what I need you to order. I'm in fifth. Yes, Aries, is Hera Kahuti. That is the fifth Sephiro. It's also called Jabora, and that's all Mars. So I understand that. Okay, cool. Healing and renewal is one of the key themes. Hey, Blimpy. Um, Bimby. I'm sorry. Ashwini is strongly associated with healing, both physically and spiritually. As the Ashwini Kumaras are well known for their healing powers, there is a focus on rejuvenation for both the mind and the body. Okay. We start the day off with the sunrise at 7:21 a.m. and setting at 4:51 p.m. In our mindset, we are in Capricorn energy. This is Makara, and let's go down to the page to talk about it. This is the name of the month that we are in, which is like the Hindu month of the Capricorn. The element is Earth, of course. Ruling planet is Saturn. Being disciplined, ambitious, practical, and patient. Capricorns are hardworking, value and structure, stability, and success. Focused on long-term goals. Okay, and so in our mindset, this is the experiences that we're having, being focused on our discipline and our order and how hard we got to work on our long-term goals. Our mindset right now is on long-term goals. So as you're manifesting those long-term goals today on this beautiful Wednesday, don't be thinking that all you got to do is short-term actions. This requires long-term actions. Create a plan, especially as we start moving towards that full moon, which is the midpoint of, this lunar cycle, and we get back into the new moon energy, that, that new cycle, that lunar new year cycle is going to be like, I have high hopes for Pisces season, y'all. In this space right now, it's time to live in your delusions, okay? Because when Pisces season comes, listen, all right. But remember, long-term goals. That means that it requires long-term energy. Artemis looks so cool in my opinion. I agree. I agree. So while that's on our mindset, what the long-term goals are, and that's happening in the fourth house, so it's in our third eye, in our space of meditation, invocation, manifestation, all that. Hey, 2-3. In our energy exchanges, we start the day off at a 23-degree Sagittarius constellation. Okay, 2-3, balance and harmony on how you express and create. Also, law, justice, truth, and balance on our expression and understanding. Okay, that come together and makes 5. That brings us to that Ogun energy that you seem to like to talk about so much. So a lot of solar plexus chakra energy, now connecting that to your sacral chakra and your energy exchanges. So some of you guys are going to have to defend some of the things that bring you joy. Now, the solar plexus chakra is ruled by a fire energy. Jupiter can be fired up as well, being that Sagittarius vibe. Be mindful, and you don't got to give 100% fire to enforce what it is you want to do in your space. If you want to give 100%, do it in meditation realm, do it in your invocation realm, do it when you activate in the necessary sephiros to make the things pop. Don't do it when you're trying to have an energy exchange with another personification of something, unless it really gets to that and you're in, you got to protect yourself. But at the same token, just be mindful of where your mindset is and where your heart set is when you're expressing. Okay, because that's real heavy in our energy exchanges and our experiences thereof. And that's happening in the Danu Rashi, which is the energy in the Hindu calendar, being the element of fire, like I said, ruling planet Jupiter. In our energy exchanges, having the experiences of being optimistic, adventurous, philosophical, and independent, being freedom loving, seeking knowledge, travel, and truth. Okay, Lord Brihaspati is the ruling deity. Okay, this is the teacher of gods, the deity of wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual growth, which aligns with Sagittarius' love for truth, philosophy, and exploration. So that's what the sun is doing. I appreciate the gifts, goddess. You're a real one. So that's what's happening there. We are still in the Purvashada Nakshatra with the sun, so that is pinpointing down what part of the constellation we're in. The AM visibility of Pallas is happening. Pallas is the asteroid that sheds light on the genius-like qualities that we overlook in ourselves. So, they're pretty close with the sun. So, a lot of it experiences that you're having is opening your eyes to the things that you guys are really good at, that come to you with ease, that people are just always complimenting you on, and you don't really be thinking about it too much, or sometimes you do, but it's like, dang, I don't gas myself as much as I've been getting gas lately. What's going on? And it's not even just that, it's also the results. Like, the results are different. Like, usually I do this, I get like little mediocre returns here and there, but lately it's been like, damn, y'all really fuck with the kid, huh? So getting more of that too is really heavy in this space and time. And that's just Pallas, like, hey, I'm out here, I'm about to be up in your experiences and show y'all what y'all keep overlooking about yourself. Y'all really the shit. You ready? So that can be found a little south of Ophiuchus constellation, and then the Wasa asteroid is opposite the sun today at 7:27 a.m. This happens. This is the best visibility of the year in the Gemini constellation around the Pollux twin. Okay, so when we get into, that's what we have astrologically happening. It's pretty quiet when the transits in the cosmos today. It's more so y'all paying attention to the different asteroids that, like, just add details to the bigger planets. Now, we are in a month of TB, excuse me, and this is in the Kemetic calendar. And if y'all got other calendars that y'all want me to address during these daily mathematics, let the goddess know. But we are in the season of Peret. So how the Kemetic calendar works is we get 3 seasons a year. Each season gets 4 months. Every 4 months has 30 days in them. And the 30 days is divided into three 10-day weeks. We call those weeks decans. We are still in the first decan of the month. This is the decan of initiative, taking action, cardinal energy, leadership, all that fun stuff. We're coming to close out the first decan of the month and about to start blending all the things we started initiating into our space and starting finding truths and uncovering things about this first decan of the month, right? So yeah, that's where we're at with it. Um, in this month goes from late December to late January. The ruling deity of this energy of TB is Isis, which is the goddess of fertility and magic. And the characteristics is beginning of the planting season as the water levels recede, marking the transition from inundation to growth. We are also in the month of Tevet in the Hebrew calendar. So being in the energy of Tevet, Tevet means good. This from December to January as well. The key holidays is the 10th of Tevet, which is coming up in a couple days. This is a fast day commemorating the siege of Jerusalem by Nebuchadnezzar, and this is a month of contemplation and reflection. Okay, it holds potential for spiritual growth and repentance. Hardship, reflection, and growth are key elements in here as far as the Sephiroth go. If you got a question, you're more than welcome to ask it. You know what I'm saying? As long as this is appropriate, I'll answer it. Peace, peace. Hey, Sag. So that is the energy between the Kemetic calendar, the Hebrew calendar, the Hindu calendar, and the Gregorian calendar. I got y'all. You see how I be having y'all? I be having y'all. So let me know what other calendars y'all want me to address while I be here. You hear me? So now we are going to get into the forecast slide because not only do we have those monthly energies, we also have the monthly energies of the West African horoscope for some of you guys that like to resonate with that energy, as well as the Native American horoscope for those of you guys that like to resonate with that energy. And so I'm chatting as I wait for the slide to load up because for some reason, no matter how much I click it, it shows up when it wants to. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. I've learned to accept it. We're making good time. So we're in the energy of the Baobab. Hey Rahim, peace of the God. That's from January 4th to January 4th to February 3rd, being firm, stable, strong, and invincible, having the resources to conquer, resist, resilience, self-confidence, integrity, honesty, reflection, and cleverness. It's heavy keys today. Living in a well-structured, prosperous life is the goal here. The snow goose on the Native American horoscope. Um, is the turtle clan, which is water energy, being self-confident and teaching those around us, finding balance and adapting to our environment, and needing to find integrity to boost our self-esteem. Remember, we are still in the year of the wood dragon until we get to the next new moon. The lunar new year is determined by the second new moon after the winter solstice, and so that will be January 29th. We have been in the energy of the wood dragon since February 10th. 2024. This is the energy of power, luck, making good use of our environment, and having an intuitive sense of timing, so success will not be difficult to attain. We are also now being in the year of 2025, according to the Gregorian calendar. We are in the year of gold, being passionate, interesting, and faithful people, attracting many people, generous kindness, and lost-lasting relationships is heavy here. Love of luxury is spending money, having ambition and power is cool here too. I know to some of you guys, I think we're in the year 62, 64, which is like 18. It still brings you to the year of 6264. Yeah, it still brings you to the year of 9. So you guys are still in the year 9, even in 6264. I even saw like 424, which brings us to the year of 1. And 2017, the Islamic calendar that brings us to the year of 1. So some of you guys are in the year of 1, the year of new beginnings, taking action, cardinal energy. You guys are in the year of knowledge. Some of you guys are in the year of 9, which is manifestation and completion and bringing things into existence, being in abundance and wholeness. So whether you're in that space of starting a new project or you're in that year of completing the projects you've been starting since, the Gregorian 2017, you guys can reflect back on that kind of energy. It's your world. So now we're going to get into the week. We are in the energy of the Nile according to the Kemetic calendar. We started this energy on January 1st, and we'll be moving from there until January 17th. Being intuitive, logical, peaceful, practical, and influenced by our passions, being wise and observant is the key energy here during the energy of the Nile. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Leonidas. I appreciate you. I'm normally on my phone so I can try to support as many people on YouTube so I can see them big on the internet. Oh, I thank you. I thank you for what you do. That's a superpower. You know that, right? You're a superhero, and we appreciate you for your support. Definitely. Definitely, definitely. I love that. I be doing that too. I be trying to watch as many people as I can and like and share and everything like that. So I always appreciate when that energy is returned. I really appreciate you. I mean that. Um, so as far as the Hindu calendar as well as the Hebrew calendar, let's get into the day of the week here. We are on the day of Yom Revi, which means fourth day, which is Wednesday, meaning fourth day. Spiritual significance: on the fourth day, God created the sun, moon, and stars to give light to the earth and to separate day from night, which is Genesis 1:14 to 19. This day is associated with illumination, guidance, and order because I don't know if y'all know this, but I was born on a Wednesday. um, this day, oh yeah, the fourth day symbolizes the idea of balance between opposites such as light and darkness, and it is often associated with the duality of life and the world. Illumination, guidance, and balance are the key words for today. And the Hindu calendar, this is a day of Budvar. Lord Vishnu and Lord Mercury rule over this day. Characteristics is Lord Vishnu is the preserver of the universe in the Trimurti and represents qualities of wisdom, knowledge, and compassion. Mercury, the planet of intellect, communication, and reasoning, is linked to Lord Vishnu's nurturing and preserving aspects. And associated activities: Wednesday is a day of devotion to Lord Vishnu and is particularly auspicious for reciting Vishnu's names and or reading the Vishnu Sahasranama. Some people have observed fasting or meditation to seek wisdom, prosperity, and success in intellectual pursuits. So we have went over the weekly energy on the Kemetic calendar, the Hindu calendar, and the Hebrew calendar, y'all. Thank you for coming back, Leonidas. I appreciate you. Um, and so now let's get into back into my forecast slide. Let's talk about Wednesday a little bit more. You know, this is the energy of the throat chakra. So let's exercise that. You hear me? Um, so the throat chakra is the Vishuddha, which means pure element. This chakra rules over the mouth, tongue, neck, ears, the thyroid, the parathyroid, expression, communication, invocation, integrity, morals. Hum is the mantra, so you could just do hum. That's the joint, and you could take it as long as you want to, because it's your world. 741 hertz is the frequency. Blue 490 to 450 nm are the colors you might want to wear today, y'all. The E note for my, people that like to listen to sounds. Listen to the E note. Sing is the hit call sing, and O, the long O vowel sound. So O, doing it while you meditate is heavy here too. The inverted pyramid. So for those of you guys who like to visualize when you're meditating, you want to do like the inverted pyramid is like the upside down pyramid, and it's like located in this space. And so if you feel like it's underactive as you meditate in, imagine it turning that shade of blue you need it to be, and it's circulating, and I like to make it glow, and it look like the last dragon, and that shit is happening. Like, that's what I like. Look, I'm the last dragon on TikTok. But, that's how you could do if you like them, visualize things. The ethers is heavy here. So Mercury rules over the throat chakra. For all my Mercurians in the back, this is Virgo, Gemini energy. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but the girl, Sun, Moon, Mercury, and Venus is in Virgo, gang in this thing. And my Mars is in Gemini. We love it here. So Gemini energy is the Beji twins, and a lot, aligning the Greek Roman god with their Orishas. Sebek, the opposing forces being left brain, celestial text, eighth sphere, labeling. When we get into the Kabbalah, believe it or not, Gemini energy is associated with the solar plexus chakra, which is high splendor, coming back to that number 8. That number of Sebek, okay? Same thing with Virgo energy, also associated with Sephiroth 8, which is actually the solar plexus chakra. Because we do use our throat chakra to tell people to get out my face, go sit down, this ain't cool, I don't like that, boo boo bop. So when we get into the Sephiroths and the Netarus, throat chakra kind of is more so into the solar plexus chakra realm, okay? Virgo and Gemini is pretty much the same. Gemini rules over the internal side of the third chakra because Gemini rules over the thought process. How focused are your thoughts is the goal here, but your ability to think about multiple things at once, have interest in multiple things at once, satisfying your curious self, your adventurous self, your idea to be this kind of person and that kind of person at the same time, and I got a nice round table of women in my head. It's about, 9 of them. They all look nice. They all look like they're from different eras. They all got kind of at the different attitudes and stuff like that. And so we like it here with my round table in my head. Maybe that's the Mars and Gemini, because Mars rules the gut and everything start with the thought. So that's my Mars and Gemini is my round table of goddesses. Hey, Old Town. And then, however, they decide to come to a consensus. The external side of the throat chakra is Virgo, and Virgo deals with harvesting, right? What you harvest and how, sturdy or stable, or even like if your thoughts are unfocused, right? And this is really good for today being the day of 9 and dealing with the numerology, how we're doing it. If your thoughts are unfocused, what you harvest will be unfocused. You're not going to get it back exactly as you put it out. You know what I'm saying? Being in the year of 9, you guys got to know you're going to reap what you sow. So like you're going to reap it. If you want something very specific in return, you got to specifically put that energy out. If you start letting the overthinking and the thoughts and the jinns and the or your solar plexus and your sephiroth ain't set up, and you let anybody come in and speak, fear or negativity or doubt or disappointment before you even put your energy out there, you're doing yourself a disservice. You regulating your own your own solar plexus chakra, your own throat chakra. You know what I'm saying? So be responsible, be self accountable, especially during this year, this month of 1, so that you can manifest what you want to manifest in this year of 9. This month is gonna be so easy for y'all to have what y'all want, but y'all gotta want to have it. If you don't really want to have it, you're not gonna have it the way you want to have it. You're gonna watch somebody else have it. It's gonna be so close to your vortex that you gotta smell somebody else have it. And because you let that one thought deter you, you messed up. You dropped the ball. Okay? Let's not drop the ball. So that is the throat chakra energy for this space and time. Y'all, please take heed. So we done went over the calendar. We done went over the numerology. We went over the astrology. What else is we finna do? Let's get into the planetary hour, y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all got your pens and papers out? Do you do this most of the week? I do this every day, baby. Catch me every day between, like, usually I start this at midnight on the dot, but I won't lie to you. The last 2 nights, I've been a little late. I've been coming here like 12:30, but the goal is to be here by 12. So if you subscribe to me, when I do go live, you'll see it. I'm going to come back at 12. I'm going to get better. Coming back to it. Okay. So today is Wednesday. Oh, we just entered the second hour. Okay, so this is why I like to do it at 12. So I'm still in the first hour, right? So the first hour is, of course, ruled by Mercury, and right now Mercury is in Sagittarius on the tropical and on the Vedic chart. Okay. Today's the 8th, right? Well, it seems like Mercury fitting to be on the move. Oh, okay. Mercury is in the move tomorrow morning. All right, because I was like, excuse me, you look like you finna be somewhere else. But yes, Mercury is in Sagittarius in the 3rd house. So having this expansion, abundance, utopia type energy towards your community. Okay, and when we talk about community, we're talking about people in your neighborhood, people you grew up with, siblings, aunties and uncles, cousins you grew up with, that kind, because it's 3rd house. So a lot of expansion and abundance. Please be focused in your Gemini energy. I just started getting hot. I'm sorry, y'all. But that is from 12 to 1. Also, we will be in the energy of Mercury from 12 to 1, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., and 9 p.m. to 10 p.m., okay? And those are good hours for communication, invocation. Hey, I like these little Google document tabs, but in the same breath, I don't like them because they don't move to my liking. It's like, are we looking at the same document, guys? Oh, we don't know. We don't. Hold on, y'all. And then they don't even let me edit the tabs. They just make them up on their own and just take initiative to take over my paper. They don't even let me take my power back. Okay. So yeah, Mercury represents communication, intellect, and business moves. So again, I just want to repeat myself to y'all. Mercury is from 12 a.m. to 1 a.m., 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., and 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Then we get into the moon. Right now we're in the hour of the moon because it's 1 a.m. Hey, Clarence. 1 a.m. to 2 a.m., 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., and 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. We are in an energy of the moon, okay? The moon represents emotion, intuition, and nurturing. The moon's hours are great for emotional work, home life, and activities that require compassion and reflection. And like I told y'all earlier, the moon in our mindset is in Taurus, in our energy exchanges, as well as in our spiritual self, it is in Aries. So new beginnings, while our mindset is on business, wealth, and love. Okay, so y'all might want to start taking action on the things that y'all want to do in those realms of life, being on this day of 9, on a Wednesday, on a day of 8. Okay, this is a great day for my, I don't know if I announced that it's a great day for my 9 life. I'm gonna get to that to the end of my summary. All right. Saturn. We are in Saturn from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m., 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., and 11 p.m. to 12 a.m., which will lead us to starting tomorrow, Jupiter, which rules over Thursday at, being the first hour of Thursday, of course. And I think that's really clever how that flows, you know what I'm saying? But Saturn is, this is the space where we want to make time for serious reflection or working on structures of our life, because this energy is all about discipline and limitations, hard work, focus, and long-term planning. So when y'all want to get into those Capricorn energy, especially with the sun being in Capricorn energy, again, the hours are 2 a.m. to 3 a.m., 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., and 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. are the Saturn hours, okay? Um, and Saturn is currently in Pisces on our thought process. So finding challenges to the things that we believe in, structure, you know, Pisces also deals with our imagination. So we could be imagining the infrastructure we want to have, how we want to obtain our resources, how we imagine things to be. This is also a great space to imagine how we want our infrastructure to be as a whole collective. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of society we want to live in, as the root chakra does rule over Aquarius energy, and what kind of, discipline and order do we want to have as a collective? Because, Capricorn is also in the root chakra as well. Those are good things to do on the hours of Saturn. So then we get into the hours of Jupiter from 3 a.m. to 4 a.m., 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., and of course, we start Thursday, that 12 a.m. hour in Jupiter, right? Jupiter is a good time for paying attention to your expansion, abundance, tapping into your wisdom, studying, coming to the long-term planning. So while you guys are, while you guys are listening to me, when y'all get done, y'all be entering the energy of Saturn and Jupiter between the hours of 2 to 4 a.m. Y'all can, do your vision board, say where you want to be by the time we get to the year of 1, or, the next year of 9, do your long-term planning. You're allowed. Are you in your classroom? I'm not. My classroom? I wish I was in my classroom. Hey, Virgo. Peace to the God. Okay, and to remind y'all, while y'all working on y'all long-term planning with Jupiter, Jupiter is over there in Gemini on our thought process. So Jupiter wants the expansion and abundance in our throat chakra, in our community and communication. Now in our energy exchanges, Jupiter is over there in Taurus energy, providing expansion and abundance in our space of business and love on this year of 9 that Jupiter rules. Again, today is a great day to manifest those things in your space, okay? Also, I don't know if y'all knew, but Jupiter and Venus are like this. They love each other. So if you can align your heart and your sacral chakra together, you're good. We love it. During the year 8, it was really like heavy on keeping your heart as light as a feather, because Sebek was brought to us by Mayat, that 2024, 2 being Chokma wisdom, Jupiter energy. 2 is also the number associated with Mayat, and then 4 being the actual Sephiroth Mayat being 4. So Mayat was heavy last year. So if y'all was really practicing on keeping your heart as light as a feather, no matter how hard somebody was playing in your face or doing this or doing that, and you ain't take that as an opportunity to be nasty, get your lick back, or woo woo wah, the abundance and the return can come to you this year a lot easier. because there's no calluses there. There's no karmic energy that you done racked up on yourself trying to get your lick back last year and all that stuff like that. So congratulations to y'all who passed and was letting my other motherfuckers thinking they got away with stuff. You didn't. You just made it easier for me to get my stuff that I really deserve. Now for those of y'all that I was trying to get y'all lick backs and y'all want to do this and do that and y'all was letting calluses go in y'all heart and y'all was being nasty and stuff like that, well, in this space and time, it's going to be a little backup. You got to go through some karmic energy. You got to go through all them little calluses, all the little nasty stuff you was doing and saying about so and so and woo wop. You got to go through all of that. And then once you clear that out of your vortex, let 9 in. Okay? So do that. I'll be I'll be here tomorrow. Bye. Keep the live streams coming. They're so interesting. I appreciate you, Leonidas. I appreciate your kind words. And I most definitely will. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. So that's what Jupiter is doing over there. So the hours of Mars are from 4 a.m. to 5 a.m., 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., and 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So Mars is all about, the solar plexus chakra and taking action or whatever, what have you. Mars is a good time. You might want to start working out around that hour, combating obstacles, whether they in your dreams and stuff like that. And it's a good time for strengthening your willpower is heavy here too. To remind you guys, Mars done went back in Cancer, y'all. Mars is indeed in retrograde. It went back to Cancer. It is in the 10th house. So being able to conquer this duality, because Mars is debilitated in Cancer energy. It don't like it there, okay? Because Mars is all about aggressiveness and I want to be out there and I want to rah, you know what I'm saying? I'm disciplined. What the fuck you want to do? And Cancer is like, wait a minute, let's talk about this. I want to hug. I want to, I want to nurture. We want to love. You know what I'm saying? So there's some things in your space that you want to hug, but you also want to put in a suplex. And it's time for you to find a balance between those two because, the back and forth that you got going on is getting in the way of your ability to manifest in this year of 9. So some comes to some sort of like woosah, you know what I'm saying? In this space and time, okay? Because 9 is also about being optimistic. We want to be in joy. Sacral chakra is all about joy. And you're going to see whose sacral chakra is imbalanced this year, real heavy. It's going to be very evident who is imbalanced this year because they is going to be the most miserable and they just going to get more and more miserable. It's going to be like looking at the Grinch. Like, bro, like, chill out. Is you good over there? It's going to come out. It's going to come out. It's going to come out. But yeah, that's Jupiter doing that over there between, Mars. Yeah, Mars is being debilitated in Cancer on the tropical and on the Vedic chart, y'all. So in our mindset and in our energy exchanges. So you know what? That makes sense. And let me tell you why. Because yesterday, I be wanting to get stuff done. And I am a horse. So I'm going to get stuff done. But I've been having this crazy heaviness on me. Like I'm sleepy. You know how you got that feeling when you get the brain fog like you sleepy? But my body don't want to go to sleep. And that's just me self-reflecting. Does anybody else feel that way? Is that just me? It's okay if it's just me. That's just how I'm dealing with Mars and Cancer right now. But, Mars entered Cancer yesterday. Now I'm saying all that happened yesterday. And I was feeling that way yesterday too. And I definitely felt that way again today. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, what the hell? And I've been trucking, obviously. I'm still getting everything done. I'm here, ain't I? But I tell you, my brain feel like this. It's like, go to sleep, go to sleep. But my body is like, nah, we out here. The sun hours are from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m., 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., and then 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. The sun is about all of our, LOL, stop fighting. I stopped fighting my naps. I cannot take a nap. My body will not let me sleep. These hours are good for starting new ventures, leadership, and activities that require confidence. And we talked about the sun's positions earlier, but just to remind y'all, the sun is over there in Capricorn, Sagittarius. So our experiences and our mindset are on our roots of everything, our structure of everything's infrastructure, and while our energy exchanges in our experience, excuse me, can't talk for a second. Energy exchanges is on abundance and expansion and being in joy. Excuse me. And then last but certainly not least, we have Venus, right? Our Venus hours are from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., and then 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay? And Venusian hours are good for love, beauty, and harmony. Activities involving relationships, beauty, art, and relaxation. So those, like if y'all trying to date somebody, if you're new seeing rule, those probably the hours they probably respond. But getting to beauty, art, and relaxation are good on these hours. Um, Aesthetic work too. If you want to do your makeup, get your hair done, those are good hours to do that. You want to paint, you want to make crafty creations. You came in here just on time, okay? Because those are the hours you need to be crafting, okay? But it definitely happens. The past 2 nights I haven't been able to sleep, and I'm a Cancer. So you feel Mars in you. Mars is literally in you right now. I know that's frustrating. Like, what the hell? Get out of here. Let me sleep. So those are the celestial hours. Those are the planetary hours, y'all, and those are the placements that those planets in. Oh, let me let y'all know where Venus is at right now. While y'all doing romancing and trying to make sure y'all stay secure for Valentine's Day. We only got 1 month. Gang gang. Venus is over there in Pisces. We are living in our delusions. Keep your delusions on your heart. Abdul, I see you over there. You too, me too, baby. Um, Listen, I declared it today. I woke up this morning, was like, I'm living in my delusions. Okay, maybe that was Venus in Pisces, and I felt it because my Venus in Virgo. I'm right on the other 180 sign. You know what I'm saying? But I felt that was like a delusional time, and I'm not letting go of my delusions that I want in my space, beauty, resources, love, the different facets of love, whether it's community love, my spirit tribe love, my familial love, romantic love. I ain't letting go. I'm holding on everything. Fuck it. That's what I want. That's what I want. Y'all gonna have to get a restraining order if you don't like it. I don't care. How about that? How about that? Okay, thank you. All right. That's where we at with Venus and our thought process being in Pisces now. Venus is in Aries in our energy exchanges. So the solar plexus chakra is key here when you are embarking on the things that you love and you want to prioritize or you see value in it. Like, okay, so don't forget about that. It's new, enforce those things. Solar plexus chakra again, heavy here. You love here. So those are the planetary hours. So now that we've went over everything, we done went over the mathematics, the gematria, the nakshatras and all that things. Now, let's go over a reading. I'm going to give y'all a reading for the night to close y'all out, okay? So, my fire babies. Go off today. Just let it all out. Fuck it. Shoot. Today's a day of invocation. But when I say is, I know the other day you wanted to fight or whatever because I felt that heavy when I pulled them cards for you. And this space and time is like, just invoke what you want. I don't suggest putting nobody in a jar. Y'all don't want to do that. We just went through the energy of Maya, and we're still in the energy of Maya. We're still in the year 2025, okay? 20, that's the wisdom in our cipher. 2 still deals with Mayat. Don't get it twisted. That's still Jupiter energy. And then 2-5, still dealing with the 2 of Mayat. And then we're bringing it into the 5 of, enforcer, the celestial enforcer. So we're enforcing our wisdom this year. We're enforcing our celestial law, justice, and truth. This is the year of enforcement, bringing it to the year 9. So how you're enforcing your balance, because 2 also deals with Taurus house, 2 also deals with Libra scales, 2 also deals with my yacht, keeping your eyes light as a feather, okay? Enforce that shit in your space, and you should have been working it on last year when we was in 2024. That's what I got for you, fire. Y'all know better, do better. Ain't nobody got no bail money for you no more, okay? And all the subliminals and all that, like, I just got to get it out. I just got to say it. Guess what? That's just as bad as having a callus in your heart because you're still saying it with, like, a very nasty intent. And spirit feels that, spirit knows that, and spirit's not respecting it. So you might be intentionally surrounding yourself around people that respect that because they like that shit and they're going to keep that shit going because innately, even if not consciously, they might be in your Piscean energy where their hidden agenda is to keep you low vibrational and keep that callous in your heart so you can't manifest the things that you need to manifest in your space. So be mindful of that when you shit talking, okay? I see 222 all the time. 222 is a good number. 222, that's all my yacht energy. That's balance, harmony, justice, and truth. Interpersonal relationships, bonds, and contracts, they come together and make a 6 for you, which is our space of Tippereth, your heart chakra. It's ruled by the sun. Pay attention to your experiences. More balance in your physical and non-physical experiences. Heavy with the 222. All right. So that's what I got for you, fire babies. I think I should let all y'all fire out today, but put it in invocation. Put it in your ritual self and go to the gym today too. work it out. And while you working out and you exerting all that energy, be intentional with the reality you want to live while you exerting it. I think that's a good release for y'all. For my water babies, while y'all experiencing all of these nines, be mindful of your heart and your emotions in the realms of like being, having doubts, the intrusive thoughts that keep coming in. I feel a lot of, I don't know why I want to cry. Why y'all crying? Chill out. I'm not about to cry on camera. But yeah, chill with that. Okay, keep that to yourself because you giving birth to that, and we don't like that here. I'm gonna get out of y'all energy because y'all doing too much. All right, so air. But I want to give y'all a hug though, my water babies. It's gonna be okay, but y'all gotta clean that up because when you staying in that sadness, and I'm gonna speak from the outside because I don't want to be in there because we're not about to do this crying shit. From the outside, are we in the hour of the moon? Oh, we're in the hour of the moon with y'all too. Stay right out here with y'all. just remember, like, go ahead and cleanse yourself with the tears and stuff, but remember we get 3 9s today, especially with my cancers. This is a big day for y'all. This is the time where y'all, get y'all suit out, get the Superman suit out. This is your day. You know what I'm saying? This is the day where you invoke and manifest the things you want. But if your emotions aren't in order and y'all all over the place, especially like Mars is over there in Cancer doing the most, I want y'all to find balance and get that joint in order so that y'all get your mind and your spirit right. Spirit set, intellectualize your emotions this time. Don't overdo intellectualizing your emotions, but definitely in a space and time, it's time to do that. It's a good space to do that right now, especially on a Wednesday. When we get into air energy, all right. Let's take a breath for a second, because why y'all so sad? Oh, okay. So air, y'all be knowing everything. Things are gonna come to you guys real easy today. I feel a space in between like having a lot of energy. I want y'all to be pick like 1 or 2 things to do today. I see a big ass list. Pick like 2 of them Jones and just let other things that you do during the day be like little busy work stuff. But like don't overdo it today. But I do feel like a big surge of things coming to y'all, a big surge of opportunities, half my deck falling out of my hand. Don't smack shit out of my hand because I said do 2 things. That wasn't nice. Okay? Pick 2 things. Now we're gonna get into my earth signs. My earth babies, you already know this is a great day for manifestation, but keep in mind that this is for long-term goals. That means that for earth, this is probably more long-term, whereas like a lot of like especially air, you guys are probably gonna get something real quick. For earth, you're not gonna get that big slice of cake that you're looking for today, but you are gonna get a slice. But I feel like in earth, y'all looking for the whole enchilada in one bite, and you can't even handle that whole bite, so I don't even know why y'all asking for that. But I get it. Y'all tired of not being in y'all element. And it can be very exciting finally being in this energy where it's like, dang, this is the one. This is the one. Just take a breath. You know what I'm saying? Just take a breath. It's going to be all right. Long-term goals, y'all. Long-term goals. And start working at them because you're going to start getting the return back real fast this year. It's just going to come in bites. Bites. Okay? Not the whole enchilada at once. So take your bites at a time and realize that each bite is helping you savor, because every bite is different. You're not taking the time out to like be like, well, this bite got 1 pepperoni on it, this one got 3. I don't even eat pepperonis. I don't even know why I said pepperonis. Who eating pepperonis? Y'all got pizza over there? I was talking about cake. But yes, be mindful of that. Okay. Long-term goals. Not everything gonna come all at once. Just take a breath, one thing at a time. You're gonna get your return back one at a time. Tapping into these mathematics will help you have more patience with the process and more patience with yourself. But I see a lot of return coming back to you guys by the harvest season in the year 9. Y'all gonna be good. Just keep slow and steady during this winter time. Okay, Ashe. So I went through all the elements, right? All right. So let's pull some cards, and then I'm gonna close y'all out. I stopped finding my naps. Okay, we got 2 cards here. Harmony and love. Ooh. So paying attention to the Venusian, the Venus alignment with the moon. Venus is heavy here. Oh, that's nice. We like love. We like love. And it's so cute that both of them were connected together. They was like, yeah, both of these. You gotta pick both of us. Rose and Yarrow. are the herbs. And again, the moon and Venus, aligning your intuitive self with your emotional self. Business, Venus, Venus rules over business and love at the same time. So for a lot of y'all gonna get y'all one this year. Y'all won during this year or not. Hey, K-Shawn, what's up with you? Peace to the God. Late yet here. Hey, that's all that matters. I was late too, baby. We was late together. Hey, newbie. You laughing at me? But yeah, so some of y'all be manifesting love today. I ain't mad. Get that. I know I am. And that's really love with the Venus and Pisces. Hey, how are you? I'm good. Why are y'all throwing cards at me? Or is that me throwing cards at myself? Hey, love. Peace, peace, goddess. Peace. Happy Wednesday. Three of Wands. Okay, so taking action. But I don't really, it's not feeling good. Some of you guys are not going to like the return you get today. But you know what? It doesn't hurt to take action. Take action. You're going to get some realizations today. Certain things revealing itself to yourself. You see the threes coming together. They looking a little sad, a little community sadness. Something's going to happen today. The community's going to come together though. And it's going to give birth to something new, like a new beginning. But I see something happening that's going to cause the people to come together. Whether it's something in y'all family, something being lost, something, whatever. But definitely something happening. Late together better than on time alone. Yep, sounds like expansion. Ashe. A little bittersweetness happening today. Ooh, we got the devil card. Yeah. It's a little bittersweet energy. So while we're over here manifesting our bouts of business and love, there is equal opposite energy. There's some people in that Piscean energy, the hidden agents and the hidden enemies with their hidden agendas and stuff like that. They are moving. They are trying to do their own little ones and twos on a three. But it's like what they're doing, it's like it's going, no, man, that's some bullshit. But like it's gonna make us come together, and it's gonna make that Venusian and Moon connection come even stronger. They think they about to do some shit. They just being the catalyst for the shit that's supposed to happen anyway. It's just going like we gonna wish it was under different circumstances, but it is what it is. So keep an eye out on that on this Wednesday, because while we're doing the numbers and the stars and all that, so is the equal opposite energy too. Ashe. Page of Wands, Malkuth. We're dealing with Jeb. We're dealing with the Earth energy right here. Um, the Page of Wands, embarking on the Aventures. Okay, bringing them into the physical. It's looking like warrior type energy. You know what I'm saying? A little militant. This might be some shit we see on the screens. That's what it feel like. Share this live, y'all. Yes, please share this live. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Tell your friends I'll be up here at midnight doing stuff, pulling cards and giving readings. I love it here. And I hope you guys love it here too. Why I keep throwing cards at me? Facade and mysticism. Ooh, some of y'all is playing with this Venus and Pisces, ain't y'all? Putting a little facade out there with the solar plexus chakra, enforcing that little fakeness y'all got going on. Okay. And then also mysticism. So, like I said, this is a great time for y'all to do y'all collective seances and, doing the things that y'all want to do, because there is equal opposite energy that is, they working. They working. And some of y'all that's watching me, are y'all the equal opposite energy that's working? Y'all better cut it out. Hey, Mustafa, and I'm going to pull this last card for y'all. Hopefully y'all don't throw these cards at me too. Hey, Tim. What's up with you? Happy Wednesday, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all share. Thank you for tapping on the hearts, all that fun stuff. I really appreciate y'all. But yeah, I definitely want y'all to be careful. You know what I'm saying? It just feels like the wrong person is getting this message too. I don't know why. Dominating. Yeah. I feel like this is some governmental shit. That's what it feels like. Some governmental, some societal, something at your job, some in some realm of like authority or whatever. They like building on a facade. They lying. They using that Venus and Pisces to their own liking too, and creating some type of situation. But you know what? It's just gonna cause the community to come together anyway. It's just gonna be like, we wish it was under different circumstances, but we're gonna come together anyway. It's coming. Again, focusing on the moon's alignment with Venus, because we're looking for love and harmony. Love and harmony are the two keys together today. All right. So that's what I got for y'all today, my beautiful cosmic nobodies. Y'all keep your eyes and ears out. Y'all be safe out here. Keep living in your delusions. You understand me? Imagination is key. Tomorrow we'll be starting The Secret. I don't know where the book is hiding at. It was out this whole time and now it's gone. Um, It'll pop up once the live is over. I'm sure. But we'll be reading. Oh, there it is right behind me. We're going to be reading The Secret tomorrow. So we're going to start living in our delusions. What time? I want to give you a time, but I don't be having times for these. I just wake up and I be like, you know what? We finna get started. So my advice to you is just to subscribe. And when you see me go live, then you know it's time. Okay? And I usually am live reading on TikTok, Meet Me, and Facebook. I'm not on YouTube when I read the book. So for those of you guys on YouTube, catch me over on TikTok, Sunshine Monie L, or whatever, and we'll be reading The Secret, and I'll be helping you guys with that Venusian and Pisces energy. I really want us to get good at manifesting the type of reality we want to see in our space, and I really want to see you guys live in your delusions, because you're allowed to. You should be able to live in your imagination and the things you want to see in fruition, as long as it's in alignment and it's harmony and love involved, and truth and justice involved, and just be in alignment with my God, and the world is yours, for real. And that's why you have these people, they tell on themselves. It's kind of like confessional. They confess on themselves because it keeps their heart as light. Like, that's what works for them to keep their heart light. I guess their conscience ain't as heavy as mine, because confessing ain't enough. I gotta stop the activity. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that type of person. I don't like to be doing people dirty. But that's enough for them. So that's why, a lot of times they confess the things that they do, you know what I'm saying? And then they go back to doing what they do, and they confess it multiple times through multiple different vessels and personifications of their sins before, after, and during their activities. So, you might see some type of confession happening tomorrow in a music video, or a news story, or a movie, something. But keep your eyes out, keep your heads and your hearts covered from things that don't feel like they in alignment and not in righteousness, because we understand that Venus is in Pisces. We are in 3 9s tomorrow, so 3 is a number of creation and expansion, um emotions and expression and understanding, which can bring challenges. So having 3 9s tomorrow is a lot of Saturn energy on those 9s of creation as well. So while we're doing things, again, the people that still want to keep control of our root chakras are doing things as well. So we can collectively put our minds together and take back our root chakras accordingly. I think we can do it, and that's why I'm reading The Secret with y'all, because hopefully I convince y'all to come with me during the what is it called, the eclipses, and we manifest some shit together. It's gonna be a great time. Okay. Moon and Sun are out at the same time. What's crazy is I've been watching Abraham Hicks. I can't make it up. I love Abraham Hicks. Yep, heavy delusional. Will do. Thank you so much. 999. 999. Type tattoo that somewhere today. I hope y'all catch these 3 9s today. Y'all manifest what y'all want in y'all space. That's what I got for you today, my beautiful cosmic nobodies. I agape y'all so much. And y'all reach out to me if y'all want a personal reading. I do astrology and numerology charts. I also do ongoing therapy sessions to align those places in your sephiros and chakras. So I'm here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let me be here for y'all. I love what I do, and I love when I'm doing it for you. All right. Peace, peace. This was late, way longer than what